one of the key things that's been maybe lost or hasn't worked as well with people working remotely has been that kind of brainstorming or those kind of interactions. And I mean, I know you I expect have been sort of working from your home office for longer than the pandemic, so I don't know how you found it in terms of doing that, but being on your own in an office is I guess much more difficult from a sort of creativity, just because you don't have other ideas to share.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think I've got brilliant clients who've managed, in spite of home working, we've managed to have some really great conversations where it has been creative, and we've used various online tools to help with that, but there is something about being in a room with people, and I'm obviously a big fan of working from home, seeing as I do that all the time, but there is something different about the shared experience of being together, the energy that you feed off, I said before, feed off each other. You do, I think you build each other up, and you share that sense of momentum growing as you're getting closer to whether it's a plan or a strategy or a whatever, and as you're getting closer you get to enjoy both your own sense of progression and satisfaction, but everybody else's as well. And I think that is really hard to replicate online, if I'm honest. How about yourself? Do you mostly work from home?
I do, yeah. So before, in fact, into the first lockdown, I was still working for an employer. So I all of a sudden was working from home overnight. I very rarely worked from home before that. And to be honest, I absolutely loved that change. It worked quite well for me. And then sort of soon after that, I started my business. And again, I was fortunate that, the type of work I was doing sort of translated quite well. So it actually meant that, I had a wider pool of work sort of geographically than I might have done, had I needed to go out to clients. But I agree with you, for me, I think it's a bit of a mix. So now I'm sort of, I'd say I'm 80% still working from home, but with the odd sort of trip to a client. And I like that sort of being able to go out and be in a room with people there's something different about it, that shared experience, which is I think it's necessary